It's the dictionary. It's the dictionary. It's the dictionary. It's the dictionary. Dictionary. It's the dictionary. It's the dictionary.
Hello, word nerds! Welcome again to the dictionary. This time, it is hosted by your favorite friend in the whole wide world, BB Butters. BB Butters is coming at you again. Why is BB Butters here? Well, because Spencer called me up this morning, and he said, BB Butters, I don't think I can make it. I'm feeling very ill today. I'm feeling so very ill. I don't think I can record an episode. BB Butters, do you think you could go and record an episode for me? And I said, yes, Spencer, for you, of course, I would do anything. Can I bring you some matzo ball soup? Some chicken matzo ball soup. Hold the chicken. And he said, oh, BB Butters, that would be wonderful. You would make my day if you brought in some chicken matzo ball soup, and please hold the chicken because he doesn't eat the chicken. And I said, okay, I will be right over. I've got some ready to go. I made some yesterday. And so I went and I dropped it off and I came right over and I said, don't worry about anything. Don't worry about anything or everything. I will come over and I will record this episode for you. I will do it so good, and it's going to be the best one yet. So BB Butters is here to save the day for Spencer because he couldn't make it in today. And, he said, hey, this is the section that I would like you to read. And I said, okay, let's do it. We're going to see if I can do this with my sunglasses on. But we'll see. I might need to put on my reading glasses. And wow, BB Butters really needs a shave. I haven't shaved in weeks. I'll get a shave. Maybe next time I will shave. Okay, here we go. Here we go with the first word from BB Butters. It's the word forsooth. 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 Don't you forsooth me. Let's see. This is an adverb. An adverb from before the 12th century. Wow, this is so hard to read. Maybe the sunglasses need to go up on top of the head. So BB Butters can read a little bit better. Okay, here we go. It means, what does forsooth mean? It means in truth. Oh, it's not in false, it's in truth. We must always do everything in truth. Forsooth. The synonym here for forsooth is indeed. Indeed. Indubitably. Forsooth. How do we use this in a sentence? Well, it tells me that this is often used to imply contempt or doubt. I don't believe you. I doubt what you are saying, BB Butters. But I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you forsooth. Don't forsooth me. That's it. It doesn't tell me how to use this in a sentence. So you just sort of got to figure it out yourself. Often used to imply contempt or doubt. When somebody is lying to you and you say, oh, this feels like a forsooth situation. I'm going to use forsooth in some way. Indeed. Okay, here we go. Where does this word come from? It comes from for plus sooth, which is sooth. And that's pretty much it. That's it. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Spencer said he likes to make a sound effect. And so with the sound effect I shall make today is just going to be... Wah! That's going to be it for today. Okay, here we go with the next word, which is forspent. Very similar to his name, Spencer. Forspent. This is an adjective from 1563. It's very archaic, so we can't use this one anymore. The synonyms are worn out and exhausted. Oh, I am forspent. I have been up all day and all night trying to study for the dictionary. I'm just forspent. I think sometimes people just say spent, and I'm spent. But just me. We don't really like to use this one anymore because it's archaic. So if you're feeling kind of worn out or exhausted from the end of your work day, whatever you do, I sometimes get forspent from all the mahjong that I play. I say I'm forspent. I have spent all my money gambling, and you taken all my money. And so I'm going to go home and sleep because I'm forspent. Oi! The next word is forswear. forswear. You can spell this F-O-R or F-O-R-E. Either one is fine. Forswear. You did forswore, forsworn, forswearing. I'm forswearing. So, what is this word? It is a verb from before the 12th century. Number one for forswear. It means to make a liar of, under or as if under oath. To make a liar of oneself, you are making a liar out of yourself when you forswear. When you are under oath, when you go, when the judge calls you to the stand, and you got to put up your hand and put it on the Bible, and you say, I'm swearing that I'm going to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. You can't forswear, because then you're making yourself a liar. And the God and the judge and the jury and all the lawyers, they're going to tell if you're lying or not. They can tell. They see your blood pumping and your eyes dilating and all those things. So, what else do we got? By the way, these are all transitive. Here we go. We're starting with the transitive. Number 2A, forswear, is to reject or renounce under oath. Oh, so when you are under oath, you have put your hand on the Bible, and but you say, no, I'm rejecting what you have to say. I'm forswearing you. I say, oh, you damn frickin' fracker, I am forswearing. I don't really know how to use this one in a sentence. To be or not to be? This one is to renounce earnestly. Ernest, oh, rest in peace, Ernest. Oh, Falashalakam, he's no longer with us. Ernest. Oh, what a good man he was. But this one is to renounce earnestly, very, very honestly, I think. Renouncing it. Say, I don't want this thing anymore. You want to take it? I'm having an estate sale. For you, I'll give you 10% off. Number 3, to deny under oath. This whole thing is about being under oath, because when you go to do the oath with the Bible, you're swearing. You're swearing that what you are telling is the truth. But when you do the opposite of it, you deny it, renounce it, reject it, lie, you are forswearing. Okay, now we got intransitive, which is to swear falsely. It's a fake and false swear. It's not one of them bad swears. It's a fake swear, like confound it. Is that to swear falsely? I think this is. It's to swear to tell the truth, but you are telling the lies. So you're not so much swearing very good. You're telling lies, and I don't like liars. I never have liked the liars. Ernest, he wasn't a liar. He was very earnest. A synonym for this word is abjure. A-B-J-U-R-E. Abjure. It also means forswear, I guess. All right, well, where does this word come from? It comes from, for plus swear, which means to swear to tell the whole truth and only the truth. But the for makes it opposite, because I think I remember when I was listening to this podcast to catch up, to get ready to do this, I do remember Spencer talking about the for prefix and how that can mean the opposite of something. And so sometimes you use for to mean the opposite. Okay, that's wonderful. Now we're going to move on to oi. Now we have the word forsworn. Forsworn, this is an adjective from before the 12th century. Number 1 is guilty of perjury. Oh, I don't think I've ever been guilty of perjury, or at least I haven't found out that I was guilty of perjury. Forsworn. Okay, number 2 is mocked by perjury. Seems similar to forswear, where you were lying. You were maybe telling a little bit of a fib. Forswear and forsworn. Okay, now we're moving on to oi. Now we have the word, how do we say this word? We say forsythia. It's for you, Scythia. Is anybody named Scythia? This word is spelled Forsythia, forsythia. It is chiefly British. Those British people, they like to say forsythia, but I don't know what it means. This word is, what is it? It is a noun from circa 1814. It's almost as old as I am. This is any of a genus of ornamental shrubs of the olive family with opposite leaves and yellow bell-shaped flowers appearing before the leaves in early spring. Let's see. Well, this episode is airing, Spencer tells me it's the middle of June. And so we're pretty well into the summer in the northern hemisphere. And so these have already passed, I guess. These the leaves, the yellow bell-shaped flowers, they're long gone, but the forsythias remain. They remain. Let's see. The genus name is also Forsythia, and that's it. I don't know. I don't really know. You'd think that I would know my flowers, but I don't know my flowers very well. But it sounds very beautiful, Forsythia. Where does this word come from? Of course, Spencer said that I got to talk about the etymology sometimes. So this word comes from William Forsyth. Yeah, that makes sense. I've heard of that last name before, Forsyth. William was a British botanist who died in 1804. And then 10 years later, they named these plants after him because they said, oh, he was such a wonderful man. May he rest in peace. And, he found these ornamental shrubs, and they're of the olive family. Oh, I love a good olive. But I don't really like the pitted olives. The pits are no good. You got to watch out because my dentures, they might crack when I eat the pits. So you gotta get rid of the pits. But maybe the those green olives with cheese in them, or garlic, or blue cheese. Oh, those are so good. Oh yeah, olives. I could just go for some olives right now. All right, we gotta move on though. Oi! Now we got the word fort. F-O-R-T. The way I say it makes it sound like a toot toot, a fort. No, it's a fort, not a fort. This is a noun from the 15th century. All the way back then, they were making forts. Number 1, a strong or fortified place, but especially a fortified place occupied only by troops and surrounded with such works as a ditch, a rampart, and a parapet. What, like a squawk parapet? Polly want a cracker? No, it's a parapet, I think it's like a tower, maybe. The synonym for this one is fortification, and I think people did not have enough time to say fortification, and they just said, hey, let's go make a fort. You want to go make a fort? Don't fort in my fort. You're going to stink it all up. Fortification, because it's fortified. It's fortified with ditches and ramparts and parrots. Oh, I would love a parrot on my shoulder. I think we would get along very well. Parrots live to be quite old, not as old as me, but parrots live a long time, so we would have many good conversations, me and this parrot. Okay, I think now we gotta go to number 2 for fort. It is a permanent army post, and this is often used in place names. Oh, like what place names? Tallahassee, the fort of Tallahassee, Tallahassee Fort, something like that. I don't know. But oh, don't you have memories of making forts when you were a child? You would take the cushions off the couch, but back in my day, before we took the cushions off the couch, we had to take the plastic off the couch. We also had to make the couch first, because they made us do all the work when we were children. So we had to make the couch, then we had to put the plastic on, then we had to take the plastic off, and then we could finally take the cushions off the couch, and you get some blankets, and then you have a little fort, and you can hang out there with your little children friends. And I haven't made a fort in a very long time, but I think it's time to make a fort. By the way, this word, is there any more information? Not really. It's from the Latin fortis, which, takes us to fortified and fortification. All right, now we're going to go, hoy. We now got the word fortalice. Fortalice. It looks like Fort Alice. Oh, Alice, she was a very good friend of mine. We lost track of each other, but she was wonderful. We would play jacks. Fortalice is a noun from the 15th century. Number 1 is archaic, and the synonym is fortress. Oh, the fortress. He-Man had a fortress. I was a little too old for He-Man, but oh, he looked so good. He-Man with those big, big muscles. I can't even imagine how he got those muscles. Was He-Man doing the steroids? Because I don't think that's quite how a human body should go. Fortress. He had a fortress, I'm pretty sure. So a fortalice is a fortress. It's also number 2, which is also archaic. And this is a small fort. Just a little toot, a small fort. So is a fortress and a small fort the same thing? And you call it a fortalice? I don't know. But that's it. That's pretty much it for fortalice. And now we're going to move on to the sound effect, which is oi. It has evolved. That's okay. We now got the word fort. Well, see, how do you want to say this? You could say it fort. You could also say, for number 2, you could say forte, but you got to put a little bit of that Italian accent on it. Forte. You could also say forte. You can emphasize the second syllable, forte. You could also say, forty, like 40, 40 years old. 40 years old is so behind me. I'm so far past 40. But this word is spelled F-O-R-T-E, so you can say fort, forte, forte, forti. Any one of those is perfectly fine with me. But it's not fine for everybody. So this is the first form, if I didn't say that. This is a noun from circa 1648. Number 1, it is the part of a sword or foil blade that is between the middle and the hilt, and that is the strongest part of the blade. So it's between the middle and the hilt. I think the hilt is where you hold it. The hilt is where you hold it, and the blade goes out this way, and so the middle is here, and here's the hilt, and this part right here in the middle is the strongest part of the blade. It's the fort. You could get in there with all of your friends and your armies, and you'd be very fortified in there. But I think it's the strongest part of the blade because it's closest to the base where you're holding it. So it's not going to be all bendy-wendy like the end of the pointy part of the blade. And so that's the fort. That's the fort of the blade. But now we got number 2. And this one means one's strong point. And this is the one that you could pronounce a few different ways. Forte, forte, things like that. But the dictionary people, they have put some information in here. They put some usage information. So let's see what that has to say. I'm gonna have to read this big old paragraph. It says, in forte, don't know how to pronounce it, but we're just gonna say in forte, we have a word derived from French that in its strong point sense has no entirely satisfactory pronunciations. We're not satisfied with the pronunciations. Usage writers have denigrated forte and forti because they reflect the influence of the Italian-derived forte, which will be the next word, the second form of forte. Their recommended pronunciation, fort, however, does not exactly reflect French either. The French would write the word le fort and would rhyme it with the English word for, F-O-R. So you can take your choice. You choose whatever you want. You want to say for, you want to say fort, forte, forti, anyone. You say how you want to say it. It's your choice. But knowing that someone somewhere will dislike whichever variant you choose. You might be happy with the variant you choose, but somewhere out there, one of those 8.5 billion people, they ain't gonna like what you gotta say. All are standard, however. In British English, forte and fort with no R, fort, they predominate in Britain, England land. Forte and forte are probably the most frequent pronunciations in American English. Forte. Well, wow, that was quite a ride from the dictionary writers, the usage writers. And, let's take a quick look at the etymology, see if it gives us any interesting information. It's French, like the usage said, and pretty much just means strong. It just means strong. So that's it. But, we got more. You might have heard the word forte in Italian. In Italian? And we got to move on to oi! Because now we got the second form of forte, and this one you can say forte or forti. Either one is fine. It's an adverb or an adjective. And this one is from circa 1724. So it just means loud. The synonym is loud, and it's used as a direction in music. In music, who do you play the music? If you are playing the music, maybe on the little black dots on the music thing, you might see forte, and it's gonna say, "Hey, you piano player, play this loud, please. Please, can you play this loud?" What do you do when you want to play it quiet? It's a different word. It's not forte. It's a different word. So you gotta go loud. So yeah, this is an Italian word. It means strong. You put a lot of emphasis in the thing that you're playing, the piano or the violin. You play it really, really strong, and you'll play it loud. That'll be loud. Let's see. That's pretty much it for that one. And now we gotta go. Oi! We gotta do a loud forte. Oi! Now we have the third form of forte, and this one it's pronounced the same way. It's a noun from 1759, and this one is a tone or passage played forte. So it's telling you to play it forte, and then that section that's played forte is the forte section of the music. And everybody is like, "Oh, I gotta put the things in my ears because it's so loud. I can't. I'm too old. I want to go home. The music is too loud. Can you play it quieter, please? For my old ears, they can't handle it anymore." Or sometimes you're like, "Hey, play it louder. I can't hear you because I'm old." What's that you gotta say? Be forte. Forte, please. Speak up. Speak up. I don't know what you're saying. Okay, we got another word. We got 2 more words. They're the same word twice, 4 times, 8 times. Hey, everybody. Okay, we now got the word forte-piano. Forte-piano. This one is one word, forte-piano. You could also say forte-piano. This is a noun from 1771. It means an early form of the piano. Doop-a-doop, I'm playing the piano. It's an early form of the piano originating in the 18th and early 19th centuries and having a smaller range and a softer timbre than a modern piano. Timber, the tree is falling down. It's a small piano. Smaller than the modern piano. The modern piano has, I think, 88 keys, and maybe this one's got 87. Let's see. Well, maybe, I think I'm going to tell Spencer to post a picture of one of these forte pianos on his social media. I think it's at dictionarypod. And, maybe then you can see what one of these things looks like, this forte piano. It's from, it means from forte. Obviously, we've seen this word a lot recently. And that word means loud in this context. And also from the word piano or piano, and that means soft. You gotta go be very soft when you got the word piano, because this instrument, it can go loud and forte, and it can also go quiet and piano, and you can play everything in between. So it's a forte-piano or a forte-piano. All right, now we gotta go do one more word. Oi, 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 oi. We now got the word forte-piano again. Forte-piano. This is two words with a hyphen in between them. Just squished right there in between them to say, hey, you two are a little bit too close together. We got to separate you two, forte and piano. You're not married yet, so you got to have space for the Holy Ghost. This one is an adverb or an adjective from 1823, and this one means loud, then immediately soft. Then immediately soft. And this is used as a direction in music. So when you see that when you're playing the forte-piano with your fingers, it tells you to play loud and then soft. You play this note loud and this note soft, and that is how you do it. That's how you play forte-piano. Okay, that was very wonderful. We did all of the words today. And, I think it's time to put the sunglasses back on, because, the light is too much. It's too much for me. I gotta go home and I gotta go take a nap because I'm bushed. So, Spencer said I should pick a word of the episode, so I gotta reread them because I don't remember what I just said. We have forsooth, forspent, forswear, forsworn, forsythia, fortalice. I think that's how you fortalice. Fort or forte, forte-piano, forte-piano. Oh my gosh, so much forts and forts. Forts and arts and forts and crafts. Let's see. I think let's we're gonna pick one of these. I don't know which one it's gonna be. We can just pick forsooth. Forsooth. Don't you forsooth me. Don't you forsooth me, because if you're forsoothing me, you are telling lies, and you said you weren't going to be telling any lies, but you're telling lies. Why? What's with all these lies? Forsooth. I'm sitting in a booth at the deli, waiting for my corned beef on rye. Please give it to me quickly. Okay, that's going to be it for this episode. Maybe next time Spencer will come around. And if you are really liking BB Butters to be on this show, then you should request BB Butters to come back. Because BB Butters is very busy. BB Butters is doing a lot of things. So you got to request early to have BB Butters come back. BB Butters is BB Butters. That's it. I've been BB Butters telling you about all the words in today's episode, and I'm going to go shave, because I'm getting pretty scruffy here. Okay, bye. Oi.